Hi guys, welcome in, welcome back. As always, I am Sky, and this is Witchy. Um, and today we're doing kind of a shadow journal meets witchy haul. Meets just like I went shopping and I got some stuff and I want to show it off kind of video. So I went thrift shopping today. I also was able to get into my metaphysical shop at my local one, which was awesome for me because I had never been there before because it's a relatively new shop. Um, so I got a bunch of stuff that I want to show off. First and foremost, this shirt with all the birds on it. Morgan drew me to it from across the thrift shop. I levitated towards it. So she was really happy with me picking this out. But we're gonna dive into the stuff I got. So up first, let's do the metaphysical shop stuff. So let me switch over my cameras here. That's better. Okay, so this is kind of the little haul I wanted to talk about, these books in this little bag and this little candle, but we'll get into everything. So first and foremost, I got a buttload of stones. Some I know and I picked for specific reasons. Some I was just called to and I have to identify them a little bit later. But here we got this whole chunk of stones here. I got a carnelian. I got some lapis lazuli. I got a little chunk of amethyst, some tiger's eye. I gotta look into a couple of these because I don't know what they are. This one was just cool looking. Look, it's got like a little crevice in it, you know. So I got all these stones for my altar. Some green aventurine. This one's got like a crazy pattern on it. So these are all my stones. I got to go through and figure out what's what. But these are all going to be altar stones, which is great because I am severely lacking stones on my altar. I have my big guys, but beyond that, I don't have much of anything. So I was able to jam pack this bag full of of stones. And that was cool. But the thing I'm most excited for is I got a blind date with a book bag thing. And I've always wanted to do one of these, and I've been a little bit scared to do it, if I'm being honest. But I have decided to conquer my fear and kind of dive into it. So I'm going to just real quick go grab some scissors. Don't go anywhere. I should have grabbed these first. Okay, I'm back. So, first and foremost, on the outside here, we have this beautiful wax seal, which I will be keeping. Also, they gave me this tiny little jar of, oh, you can't see it, sorry. This tiny little jar full of rose quartz, which is what I'm trying to liberate right now. Come on. Let my people be free. Oh, that's kind of messy string, Jesus. Okay, well, we'll get that off later. We're here for the book, right? So let's go ahead and cut that. There's this beautiful, beautiful key that came with it. This is honestly what called me. And my intuition picked this book. I did not read the description on it, on like what the book was or anything. I just purely went off intuition to see what would happen. But this key, oh man, Hecate drew me to this key. It was screaming at me from across the store. Absolutely fucking screaming, guys. Okay. So I took those. Randy, are you being good over there? You're making sounds that make me concerned. Okay, so that is the string liberated. Okay, so let's go through what's in the cover here. So, up first, they gave me, an Ace of Cups with like a little ribbon in the corner, probably like a bookmark type deal, which I honestly love, and the Ace of Cups is a card I need the energy of right now pretty badly. Some elderberry tea. This is elderberry and enchantra. Echenia? I don't know. I can't pronounce that word. But a little tea bag. Everything but the cauldron sticker. Very cute. This, which I believe is a bookmark as well. Another sticker that says "Not Today, Satan," and it's got their business on it. Arcadia's Cauldron, which is the name of the little local shop. They're in Conway, New Hampshire. If you're looking to go, they're a couple towns over from me. Ooh, this gorgeous sticker. You can't really see it, but it's got this kind of holographic effect to it. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. And then, let's see. What do we have here? Another bookmark. A couple more bookmarks, it looks like. Don't even think about it. I'm reading. And this beautiful bookmark. This also kind of called to me. There was a 10 cents little ticket stub at the top that really got my attention. Yeah, this is just some beautiful, beautiful stuff. And then looks like a library card, kind of checkout or like a rating card type thing, which I think is really neat. And on the back, it did kind of give us a brief description of the book. So this is a dreamy and romantasy type book. It deals with memory loss, hidden royalty, orphan poltergeist, freedom through service, dark forces, magic, and power dynamics. So let's just go ahead and crack it. I'm going to be very careful to not rip the sticker on the front or the seal. Let's crack it open. Now, I'm doing this because I'm dyslexic. I don't read very often, so I'm trying to get more into reading, and I'm hoping that something like this, which is fun and creative and out there, will kind of pique my interest and help push me in the right direction. Okay, so I'm going to just very carefully cut up the side of this to kind of break her out. Now, this store was not on the agenda for today, by the way, guys. They were supposed to be closed, but they happened to be there and be open, which is crazy. And so we went in, we shopped around. It was really nice. The people who were there were super nice. It was a very chill little store. Definitely be going back again. Okay, so the book we got is called Song of the Six Realms by Judy I. Lin. That's the book right there. Let's read the back. Oh, that doesn't give us. That's just like a blip from the story. What is this about? A talented young musician, has no past and probably no future, orphaned at a young age. Kindly poet uncle who arranged for an apprenticeship at one of the most esteemed entertainment houses in the kingdom. Ooh, kingdoms. I love this. I'm not going to read too much into this because my reading is atrocious because of dyslexia. And I have other stuff to show you, but this sounds really good. And it looks like she has a couple other books that I will definitely probably get if this is a good story. So that's the first thing that we did. So we did a couple thrift shops where I got this, some other stuff, which I'm not going to show you because it doesn't have anything to do with witchy stuff. But then we also went to a used bookstore, and there I got a couple books. Now the first one is The Devil in Massachusetts. And so this is about the Salem witch trials in the late 1600s and kind of how that all played out. It's a historical work. So I'm very excited to crack into this and see what's what. I also got a book called The Witch's Daughter. Sounded like an interesting story. And again, I'm looking for stuff that's witchy. You know, all things witchy right now are being pulled in. So we went with this. Now these last two I'm just showing because they're cool and I'm excited by them. But I got 2 books on trains because I love trains. I don't have any books on trains, guys. I have some magazines in the basement, but that's it. So this is 36 Miles of Trouble, the story of the West River Railroad, which sounds very interesting. And this I'm very excited for. This is Cinder and Smoke, a mile-by-mile guide to the Durango and Silverton narrow-gauge railroad trip, which is something that I've always wanted to go on, but because it's on the other side of the country from me, I can't. So now I get to live vicariously through the book. And the last thing I got was this little candle. It was calling to me. Again, Hakate wanted me to get her own candle. And I wasn't going to say no for $1. How could I refuse? But yeah, so that's my little haul. Very excited to crack into the Song of the Six Realms. I'm going to honestly probably do that right when I'm done filming this video. I'll make sure to do kind of a, once I've read these books, I'll do like a little bit of a deep dive on them, let you know what I thought. But yeah, so this has been my little trip abroad, my little haul, if you will. I don't know why I said trip abroad. I did not go abroad, nor did I have a trip. But I went out and I did some stuff today, and this is what I got. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of this stuff in my altar and get these books ready to go and dive right into them. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, if you could give me a subscribe, a like, maybe share this with a friend who might be interested in some of this stuff. You know, as far as, you know, my witchy practice, I don't do a lot. I don't have big days like this, so this is kind of an exciting day. So if you just want to share with someone so they get some good vibes from someone who is just excited, you can do that too. But I would appreciate anything you guys can do, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, guys.